Rebound by Harrison Barnes, but Steph. A warm-up three. You know it's in. He knows it's in. Off the bench. Steph stops on a dime. Oh, my goodness. There's 5 of 6 on threes. Trade, I don't want to not mention him. Steph Curry hits a three and draws the foul.
And Steph Curry starting to warm up for three. I think Looney. Here's Curry. He tries it. And you know, that layup he just did right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Curry wanted the body bump on Sabonis. Vincenzo attacking. Looney, good screen. Curry, three. Yes, sir! An opportunity for a 4-point play.
You can see that coming from a mile away.
Steph on the curl. Lets Muscala fly by, and his three is perfect.
Muscala switches out. He was like, great news.
Curry, what a nifty move, and a better finish. Curry still looking for his first points. Backs up, fires away. There they are. Missed his first 3 shots, knocks that one down. Curry, long three-pointer. Puts it in. Steph Curry way downtown. And it's back to a 1-point game.
But the previous shot is absolutely ridiculous. Tries to sell the contact.
And he finally is human. He was terrific off the bench with 8 points in that first quarter. Steph Curry, he's perfect. 3 for 3 on threes.
You know they're going to come back to the drive. And this is Steph, just rhythm, rock with me.
3 years at Maryland, the 55th pick a year ago. No relation to our Andrew Wiggins. Curry, 3. Oh, man. He's got 34.
The passing is outstanding. It's a 3 by Curry. Oh!
And not just shooting and scoring, but look at him picking up Steph Curry full court, denying him from initiating the offense.
Curry has a little bit of room and knocks down his first three-pointer.
Using the Looney screen. Green back to Curry. Fakes. Looks. Fires 3. Bang! 2-point game.
Screen and roll right now for Curry with a back screen by Thompson on Green.
Curry, a 3-pointer. Bang! Steph Curry from downtown again. And we're tied with 15 seconds remaining.
Draymond directing traffic. Shot clock at 7. Finding Steph. What a backdoor cut. He'll pick up the foul as he flipped it in.
You know, I watched him that whole possession.
And he tried to get us to Draymond and goes through to Steph. And he'll hit the 3.
Just how they drew it up. You got Plumlee on him. Why not take him?
Plumlee, pretty good defense. Knocked it away, but Kuminga got it back. Curry, 3. Got it! You're always surprised when Kawhi misses the way he's been going. Steph from the baseline. What a tough shot.
The man is falling over.
Zubats will turn 26 on Saturday. He and Plumlee are a great tandem at the center spot. Curry through the Clipper roster to lay it up and in.
They're not in between you and the basket. Go back door, and everybody's got to recognize that.
Vincenzo to Draymond. Good look for Steph there. That's perfectly done. +6 after being -15 in Atlanta and Memphis. Shot clock at 5. Curry sidestep, reload, 3.
Is Steph going to wave at him? Can see the defense from there really easily with his length and height.
Embiid out of the lane, and then Curry cuts back door. Looney walked up like he was a center screen, and Steph cut behind him. Looney setting that screen, and Embiid's not out there. Curry's got the 3. That's the drop coverage that you can take advantage of. Curry, 3. And it was, again, the telepathy between Draymond and Steph Curry. Every chance they get. 7 points, 5 rebounds. Steph attacking Valanciunas, puts it in, draws the foul.
We're just saying, if you're going to work us on one end, we're going at you on this end. Why'd you have to go to my golf game with this one?
Steph Curry, 3. Good!
like that.
Bull out to Steph. And Curry, there it is. The first three of the night. One-day trip to Denver, back home for a one-game homestand against OKC. Finish off the year at SAC at Portland. Getting down to the Final Four. Curry for three. Opening possession of the second quarter. Draymond was going to pass that, pulled it back. Steph Curry is on the board. So Curry with his first field goal.
He was going to put his fingerprints on this game at some point.
Curry relocate three. Lamb keeping it alive again. What a play. Third opportunity. Back out to Steph. Another three. That's down. Points, 7 assists, 9 boards. Steph Curry, speaking of driving, little floater. Perfectly done.
I should say moves. It was multiple moves.
Steph on Shea. Curry to the rim to lay it up and in. 24. Big rebound. DiVincenzo just batted it back out. Curry three. Got it. Just didn't make any sense.
Because last year they were 29th in turnovers. It wasn't as many as they're having this year as Steph dances.
Curry hits a three. Looney joining Antoine Jamison. It's the last Warrior to play at high 82, and Steph hitting another three.
He's on the board with his first field goal. Leading scorer for this Kings team. Steph relocates in the corner. That's what he does.
See, it's when he releases the ball that the game actually begins.
They ice it to the baseline. Play got hung up in the air. Steph for three. Oh, it's wet. What a shot by Steph Curry.
Curry, step back three. Looney, another rebound. Steph reload triple. Got it!
The work from Looney pays off again.
Shot clock at 3. Going to work on JaMychal Green. Getting to that spin with a strong left hand. JaMychal knocked it away, and Mooney's got it. Steph the trail 3. Yes, sir!
And Looney obviously much improved as a finisher over the course of time.
And Fox had it knocked out of his hands. He turns it over. Curry relocates for three. And there it is.
Keep executing. Up 10. No need to settle. Curry down the lane to lay it up. Curry weaving. The Kings still have not committed a foul the whole fourth quarter. Curry turning. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up and in. And is fouled.
No, he was just probing. He kept his dribble alive. That's the key.
Curry, long distance. That's good. Which has been his specialty all season. Curry against Lyles. Oh, what a fake. Gets inside. Again, a layup is good. Davis trying to swat it away. Curry with Murray on him. Three-pointer. Puts it in. Oh, Steph Curry from way downtown. Just how ironic, one of the worst road teams in the NBA during the regular season will have the biggest road win of the playoffs. As Curry lays it up and in, a 50-point Game 7 for Steph Curry. Curry got him dancing.
Well, they wanted to switch. They wanted to get Russell on him, and they got it.
Reset. Curry. Down it goes again. We are tied at 112.
That's a tough shot. Good defense by Wiggins.
Curry, step back three. First one is good from downtown. Curry splits the seams down the lane. Layup shot is good. 13 points to Curry. Warriors had 19 turnovers in that Game 3 loss. Curry! Stephen Curry sends us to the halftime break with a rainmaker.
Foul and drops it in. Opportunity for a 4-point. He got it back. Finding play in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Play back out to Draymond. Step in. 3 on the way. Yes, sir!
Yeah, they stayed patient. Clay didn't force it. They think about what you can do without scoring. And you're going to slip through the cracks. You're going to set some screens for shooters, and you're going to get some easy ones.
Curry, what a floater. Steph. One more bucket, one more stop. Curry down the lane. There's one more bucket.
See how high they set that ball screen to give Steph so much space to go at.
Looney will kick it back out. Great ball screen by Draymond for the Curry three. Perfectly done, and an opportunity for a 4-point play. Dubs about 6 minutes away from moving to 8-1 at home with 7 straight home wins. Curry, step back on Covington. Oh, Steph.
Take your time, get something good this possession.
Lamb didn't want that three, but he screens for Steph. That was nicely done. Perfectly done by Anthony Lamb, and Steph rails the triple. Steph draws a lot of attention. Two men jump at him, and Curry to Looney.
So good. They're exploiting these switches. Steph is getting into the paint.
Between that and the foul line, the Warriors are living dangerously. Moody got on the deck. He saved the turnover. Somehow got it to Steph. Jordan Poole three. They make something out of nothing. Poole got out of the way. And then Green missing that three. DiVincenzo, the long rebound running with Steph. Stopped at the three-point line, and the Warriors take the lead. Played 14 years in the league.
He's still got some tricks up his sleeves.
Steph to a rolling JaMychal Green again, and put it in and draw the foul.
JaMychal Green is finishing at the rim better tonight. The zone couldn't even stifle the shooting.
Phoenix is 10th best in the league on threes. The Warriors are 8th because of that guy. Curry's got 47. Amazing.
And he's shooting 50, 40, 85. Trying to get the back.
Curry went through the lane, flipped it up and in. So they're going to count the basket. Opportunity for a three-point play. And a timeout on the floor, the mandatory. He's got 13.
Just too much speed off of there.
Curry attacking. Got there before Ayton could get to him. You run it back at the Suns. Curry around D-Lee to put it up and in. What a finish.
So good.
To like a Larry Bird or Rick Barry. Both those guys.
Well, look at that. Come on.
Thank you, Steph.
Nobody does that, man.
No, he only does that.
That's right. He's the only one.
Draymond nowhere to go. Shot clock at 5. Steph behind his back. Curry down the lane. Curry up and in. Showtime. Steph three. Got it. Oh, how good is Steph Curry? When you're 34 and you've been in the league 14 years.
How about Clay crushing Okoro, though?
Rebound Looney. Push ahead Curry. Gotta beat Garland. He does.
He's at it again.
35% on twos and almost 10% better on threes. Steph, how did he make that?
There's another one. This is the shot from Steph. LeVert's all over his back. He just tried to stop before LeVert knew he was going to.
Gets around Mobley. Allen's there. Scored over both of them. Steph doesn't want the screen. Crossover. Curry to tie it up. He's got 40. Monk checked it. The double clutch three, and that's good Warrior defense.
Moses Moody made him double pump.
Wiggins catching and finishing.
Oh, my goodness. That is a great pass, but an even better catch.
Huge edge tonight. Steph still hasn't missed.
Man, still hasn't missed yet. Taking shots like this. Step back. Was going to look to pass it. Little pump fake.
I'm off the bench, so that's not anything new.
Both teams are somewhat small, going with speed.
Steph Curry rainbows in a three. Steph wheeling. Passing to Draymond. Lays it in and draws the foul. He'll get it back. Now getting it back to Steph. 5 to shoot. Curry deep three. Shot it from Enid, Oklahoma, and dropped it in. Warriors have come from 9 down to get to within 1. Steph for the lead. Got it.
It's big. He wasn't going to pass out of that double team. He's like, let me attack the slower player.
Curry dropping into 3. He and Draymond, that lethal two-man game.
Airspace for Max Strus. Be more intentional about it.
Curry from Biscayne Bay drops in the 3. The finals, 2 titles. And speaking of elite, Steph to Draymond, beautifully done. For a second-year player, I like his defense.
All defense, he's solid.
Shot clock at 5. Wiseman rolling with Steph. Curry, what a finish with the left hand.
It's that hesitation that.
Shot clock at 8. Steph on Stewart. Creates something out of nothing.
Just took his time.
Take the lead. You can feel it.
Just stay away from the moving screens.
Steph Curry 3. Perfect.
Yeah, when you don't move.
Surprising that he got it that clean. Hayward stayed with him, locked and trailed.
Steph all the way in the lane to finish.
How good is this dude?
It's out there, so Steph could grab that. You want to take advantage when Adebayo's not in the game. And Curry hits the 3. Spaced out, but he's also out of bounds. Steph. Oh, he hit a 3, took the contact, and dances on his way back.
Curry in there fighting for the ball and off to the races, and here he goes. Puts on the brakes, accelerates in for 2. Stephen Curry.
Steph on the overplay. Steph with the steal and the save. Ricochet to DiVincenzo. Push ahead Curry. The step around, the floater up and in.
Gets his first 3 to go tonight.
32 threes attempted so far in the game. Curry, another 3. That's good! He took that from Tucson.
Here we go.
De'Aaron Fox was on Draymond's podcast. It was a really interesting conversation. Steph Curry hits it up.
And comes up with it to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Curry fires away a 3. It's good! Coming in this 4th. He's 3 for 3. Curry is fouled! And it goes! And a chance at goodness! Curry!
Up a made basket to get Steph the runner. Oh! Steph Curry had a little Houdini running back after he made it. As well as the Rockets.
They love that 1-2 pick and roll with Steph and Clay down the stretch.
Gordon played pretty good D. Steph. Oh no! The fadeaway 3! Good night is right! It is. It's insanity.
It's wild. Eric Gordon's there. He didn't get a hand up, but then it was so good he had to jump into the night-night.
Lamb will come up with a possession. Curry for 3. 50 for Steph.
He's a monster.
Again, Curry racing up the floor with Lamb. The pass. Back out DiVincenzo. Corner 3. Curry got it.
Steph in close quarters gets it back. 3 to tie. Good! Always in the right spot. Curry setting up Wiggins. He drops in the 3.
Steph didn't even look. He knew it was going in.
Adebayo back in. Hero trying to stay with Steph. Steph leaves him to the right and hits the 3.
Just yanked him. He's beating his chest.
Green fires Curry. Curry hanging on to that pivot foot. Scoop layup is up. It's good. And a foul. Oh, a circus shot from Steph.
Warriors have missed their last 9. Now they get 10 shots.
Looney keeps it alive. Bodies on the floor. Poole out hustled O'Neal, maybe hurt. Curry for 3. And that ends the drought.
He just missed both free throws. So Chris Paul trying to stay with Steph. Steph got in the lane. Put it in and drew the foul. Oh, man. Curry with some wizardry.
Look, he's talking crazy to him.
Curry probing. And now it's Curry on the reset. And it's good. 9-0 run here for Boston. Made all their free throws. Here's Green. Resets it for Curry. And Stephen Curry for 3. Little sidestep.
Some of the players were talking about just how much they wanted to send a statement, being that this is the last.
Steph at 5. 2 men jump at Steph smartly. Deep 3. He made it! He is superhuman!
Yo, this is too good. There's no defense for this. Kuzma's there. You got 2 defenders on him. Man, take a bow.
Incredible. Wild. I still think of him as Terrell's little brother.
Right.
Do not have him at that age. Steph Curry's doing everything now.
He is on 1.
Lamb had that brilliant first half in Chicago with 14. Steph, the ball handling, the contact, the bucket, and an opportunity for a three-point play. So Steph headed the other way. Ooh. Curry step back three. Got another one.
Hey, it is a splash party tonight. He's got the appropriate shoes on. Against the worst defense in the league, which is the Spurs, you can get what you want if you move it around like the Warriors are right now.
Klay Thompson kicking out to Wiggins. Iguodala's first playing time. And Steph, he drops in the three.
Here's Curry. Makes his move around Bridges, floats it up and in, and the foul! Warriors 95. Washington's got 21. Curry finds his spot and cans it from long range. Answer, long rebound. Bridges couldn't grab it. Curry does. The three is always there for Steph Curry.
Miles Turner there. Look at Draymond play the D.
That's helping recover. He stopped the drive.
Oh, the touchdown pass to Poole. Steph Curry is something else.
And Steph is getting penetration pretty much whenever he wants.
Curry, deep three.
See, that's how fast he reads it.
Curry got another one. Hits the deck.
Curry, good defense by McDaniel. Shot clock at 5, staying with him. Spins back, launches the three. Oh!
Oh, no. Curry maneuvers, steps back, two-pointer, got it. Largest lead was 11. Curry, long distance. It's good! Steph Curry from way downtown. Here for Boston. How's it going in Curry? Long distance Curry. Hits the three at the buzzer. Steph Curry ends the first in dramatic fashion.
Did you see him turn his back after he released his shot?
Yep. Then Porter tried to reward Şengün. He's pinned under the backboard. Wiggins knocked it away. Curry spinning, floating, finishing. Moses Moody getting an opportunity in the first quarter here with Jonathan Kuminga. Curry, another to Mike.